Today on the channel, we're back at it. We're back to the war with the WWE Monday Night Wars Walmart exclusive, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE vs. WCW Monday Night Wars Walmart exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Hot Scott, one of my all-time favorites in Rowdy Roddy Piper. But for all your Rowdy Roddy Piper needs, better hit up Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. This isn't the first time we've had Roddy Piper in the Monday Night Wars, as we did get the Walmart Ultimate in 2025. I think it was 2025. What is time once again? But we got this one here of, I guess, the return of Roddy Piper is what we saw with this one. As I said, Roddy Piper, one of my absolute all-time favorite characters ever in wrestling. And I'm a little interesting, I guess, for a lot of people, as I prefer Rowdy Roddy Piper's return to wrestling, where he was Intercontinental Champion with Bret Hart, the Mountie. That time frame of Rowdy Roddy Piper, that's where I got into Rowdy Roddy Piper. Because when I first started watching as a little kid, Roddy Piper had just retired at WrestleMania 3. I came into wrestling after WrestleMania 3. So to me, I missed the WrestleMania 1. I missed all of that kind of stuff. And obviously the stuff that Piper did before that all over the United States and so on there. So I came into Piper as a commentator coming back into there. That's my era of Rowdy Piper. So my second era of Piper was this WCW Monday Nitro time frame where he came back. It was a huge deal for me. I was very excited for it. I was eating it up with a fork and a spoon, and I loved Piper then. It was just a big, big deal for him to take on the NWO. So you had to be there, maybe, maybe not. But I did love this era of Roddy Piper. So I'm happy we get something like this in this line, as these are some of the deep cut Pipers. We get a lot of the early Pipers pretty consistently from Mattel, but we don't get a lot of this era of Piper. So to have this and the prior Ultimate Edition is pretty darn fun, if you ask me. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Without further ado, there he is, the old Hot Scott himself, Roddy Piper. Monday Night Wars logo down low. Got the glamour shot, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Elite up there at the top, WWE, and part of the Build-A-Figure X-Pac, which we will do in a separate video, and we'll rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite. Stay tuned for that. You got Piper on the side, looking very good here. It does say from Nitro, November 18th, 1996. Piper there. And then on the back, there he is, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Got the tail of the tape, got the blurb, you got the cross-sell. Down low, we'll unbox them all on the channel here. I'm just missing China as I'm filming this right now. But let's see what it says about Rowdy Roddy Piper from Glasgow, Scotland. Height 6'2", 230 pounds. Finisher, the dreaded sleeper hold. Career highlights, Intercontinental Champion, WCW United States Champion, Hall of Fame inductee. Nitro, November 18th, 1996. After being called out by Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Hot Rod returned to the ring to accept his legendary rival's challenge for one more fight. Very cool. I remember that time frame, like Piper had had hip surgeries and stuff, and it was kind of like when Shawn Michaels returned against Triple H. Piper, same way kind of thing. I felt like, oh, is he going to die? Is he going to die in the ring? Is he going to re-break his hip? One of those amazing type moments there, much like the Triple H, Shawn Michaels SummerSlam match once upon a time. How about that? Very cool. Now, I should say, I actually got this off of Walmart online. They've been coming in and out of stock the last couple of weeks. I've missed them just repeatedly. See you later. Goodbye. But I got one lucky day. I just happened to scroll over there, and they did have this in stock. So I did order this offline. See you later. Goodbye. So Blackman I found in the store. Sid I got online. This one I got online. Haven't found China yet. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Got old X-Pac right here. We'll get to him in the future. So we'll dive into that down the road. But here's old Roddy Piper in the package. Not a lot going on extra. Kind of one of those what you see is what you get type figures here. I'm interested to see how this jacket is, though. It looks like it's hard plastic, but we're going to see. Oh, my gosh, I missed the feet down here. Locked in at the feet. Escape these feet down here? Maybe. Maybe. And of course, we do get the extra hands with Roddy Piper, so we can really make it your own. Choose your own hand adventure. We know how that goes. There we go. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's dive into it here. You do got the splayed out hands. Looking pretty good. You got a gripping hand and a fisted hand, the exact opposite of what we got out of the package. So, seen this stuff kind of before. But now we're getting down to Rowdy Roddy Piper. And this is very interesting. So I can see some people not liking this figure right off the bat because he does have his leather jacket going on. It is hard plastic leather jacket. So I know some people say, hey, I want soft goods. I don't want this. The other problem is the arms are not removable. And it's like we've seen the Ultimate Editions in the past. You can remove the arms so you can kind of have different looks. You're stuck to the jacket look for this one. So this is basically a promo version of Roddy Piper. This isn't going to be your wrestling Rowdy Roddy Piper just because this jacket's not removable. I mean, you can take the vest portion off, but then you're stuck with the black arms here. So a lot of people will be down on this figure because of that. To me, I'm not playing with my figures, so it's not that big a deal for me here, but I could see a lot of kids back in the day, or kids now maybe, oh, remember that Piper? You just couldn't play with him. It was kind of like the Macho Man Hasbro once upon a time. It's kind of the same thing going on here. But that being said, I do like this because it was a great time to be a Roddy Piper fan, and it represents that time where he came to stick it to the NWO. And didn't they follow this up? He came back, and it was the next month. Was that Uncensored the next month, or was that like a couple months? Uncensored, I think, was February. Wasn't it every year? I don't know. WCW pay-per-views kind of jumped around a little bit from time to time. But I remember they had that cage match, of course, that classic cage match once upon a time. But diving into it here, you got a much older Roddy Piper. You got that very blonde hair on him. Got a little bit of a chin strap there for a beard, and then the mustache. Definitely a different version. This isn't WrestleMania 1 Roddy Piper, obviously. So I do like that. It is different. It feels different. For a character we have a lot of, it's like new ground, which I think is really fun. He's got the No Fear shirt on. Is there no legal ramifications for No Fear anymore? That was all the rage in the 90s. Everybody was wearing their No Fear shirts, and then those went away. And then there was like those big Johnson shirts everybody was wearing for a while. And then it moved into the Affliction shirts, of course. We all love the Affliction. And don't forget the tap-out shirts. Whatever happened to the tap-out shirts, McFarlane? And conveniently enough, Todd McFarlane wearing a tap-out shirt today. I don't know. That's maybe how it got there. Just subliminally or something. But you rock a tap-out shirt all the time. Yeah, you like those guys. You used to watch their show back in the day, I think. Deep cut right there. But he got the No Fear shirt going on. Very cool. Very white shirt with the red and yellow. Very Hulk Hogan-like underneath there. Now, we talked about the leather jacket. Very good leather jacket. It is plastic here. You got the black on the arms, everything else, the buckles and stuff. Just a really nice jacket. Talked about the hands. Got the fist fury. Got the gripping hand here. Now, getting down to his kilt. It is a soft goods kilt, and I'm sure we've seen this one in the past. Velcro kilt, as we know. He does got the blue trunks underneath there, and he does got the blue knee pads here. Just kind of a little strange. I don't know if you'd ever really want to remove the kilt on this one because it just looks weird wearing a leather jacket with your underwear. Is kind of what it looks like, and pretty much what it looks like. So you can, though, if you want to. You got the RP over there on the tie on the boots down here. Easy for me to say with the white laces. RP for Roddy Piper, in case anybody was wondering. Looking very nice down there. Articulation, the arm does go all the way around for us. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits. Hands back forth side to side. Head back forth side to side. Ab crunch, waist articulation. Ooh, we got a little bit of that Vietnam. Maybe. Oh my gosh, no, it moves. That right leg, very difficult. Fighting me very tight in the crotch area for old Piper. And you got to kind of push in and pull up at the same time to move it. But it will move for you if you need to. Thigh cut, double jointed pin knees. Oh, pin knees. What are we doing? Boot cut, ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. The new ankle articulation right here. No paint problems, no real articulation problems with this one. Not a bad piece of business for Piper. Like I said, I don't know if controversial is the right word for this one, but it's probably not the mind's eye Roddy Piper for a lot of people, and a lot of people probably want a wrestling gear Roddy Piper. It would have been nice to have the option to remove the arms and everything else and have a wrestling gear one, but it is what it is. This is just fine for me. But as we always say, your mileage may vary. You like what you like, you don't what you don't. But there it is, the Hot Scott, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Monday Night Wars Elite. Not a bad piece of business. I like this one more than maybe the average Joe may. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. Content every single day over there. Bonus content, Q&As, giveaways, you name it. All going down on Patreon. Check it out. Support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available where podcasts are found each and every Tuesday with videocast on YouTube. So for Rowdy Roddy Piper, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?